tonight's bulletin. It's my pleasure and honor to serve you. We begin with matters police, and the Inspector General of Police nominee, that is Douglas Kanja, was hard-pressed by the Parliamentary Joint Security Committee to explain just how the police handled the Gen Z protests where Kenyans were killed with hundreds injured despite being unarmed. MPs seeking to understand how he will protect Kenyans and Parliament in case of another emergency. And as our parliamentary reporter Elizabeth Mutuku reports, Kanja has promised to deal with the corruption menace in the police service. Take a look.
It was a date for the Inspector General of Police nominee Douglas Kanja to appear before Parliament's Joint Security Committee to defend his suitability.
Truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Kanja, who are served in the National Police Service for 39 years, was hard-pressed over how police handled the youth-led demonstrations where tens of young people were killed in the hands of police.
You are the Deputy IG, correct? Do you think you handled the demonstrations well?
We have IPOA. We have the ODPP. And even now, as you speak, I know there are several investigations that are ongoing in relation to what happened.
Kanja regretting the invasion of Parliament by protesters as he told the committee that despite of adequate preparations, they were overwhelmed by protesters who invaded and destroyed sections of Parliament.
What is the assurance and the confidence of the police service to ensure security and safety of Parliament in case of any other security threat or emergency?
IG, this is an area that we cannot allow anyone to come around joking around with this Parliament. So for me, I will do whatever it takes to ensure that this Parliament is safe and secure as the IG.
MPs also raised numerous concerns about the persistent security challenges in the North Rift counties and were keen to hear how the newly appointed Inspector General plans to address the complex issue of insecurity. Kanja assuring the committee that he will utilize technology to track down and neutralize cattle rustlers.
Do you think should be done by you differently in liaison with the government so that we can put the matters in security in the North Rift to arrest,
be able to leverage on technology. That way, if some animals are stolen from that day, they are brought here in Nairobi for sale, we can actually be able to track them and get the criminals and ensure that those who have committed those crimes are taken behind bars.
On the issue of corruption, which has been painting the service badly, Kanja promised to see to it that the menace is dealt with accordingly.
That appointed the IG, because we know what is the regulation says, what is the conduct, how is the police supposed to conduct itself. We are very much aware of that. So once Chair am approved, I'm going to deal with this issue.
The National Assembly and Senate Joint Security Committee, co-chaired by Gabriel Tongoyo and William Cheptumo, is expected to table a report before the bicameral House to approve or disapprove the appointment of Kanja. Elizabeth Mutuku, TV 47, Nairobi.